Hey guys! Well,
Hello, hello.
Hi.
hi
Hi
everyone.
everyone. Hi Nikola. Hi Anna-Maja.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
hey Maria, hello Anna-Maja. Anna-Maja's name is a little bit long, so she doesn't fit very good on this. So my apologies for that.
It's a little bit multiple, I would
Yeah.
say.
Sorry about that.
So she's, her name is aiming to kick mine off the screen. So, like, she's gonna beat me in this match. Anyway, first a big shout out to
I
Vlad.
don't know.
Thank you, Vlad, for the huge raid. That's very greatly appreciated, my friend. Thank you. And just wanted to say thank you, Anna-Maja, for accepting this match. It's very good. Hi,
No,
Lila.
thanks to you for inviting me. It's
No,
it's a great
thank
pleasure
you.
to play against you, and I'm really curious how this is gonna be
Yeah,
like because
me too.
I don't know. Like
Me too.
I'm
We'll
scared,
find
but on the
out.
other hand, I'm like I'm ready. I'm ready for the fight.
Thanks. And thank you, Maria, for agreeing to commentate. It's always good to see you. And I have to say that I really enjoyed your commentary of the Legends tournament. I think it was great, and I hope you guys continue to do it, as it goes on. So thank you
Thank
for
you
that.
so much. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Nikola. We really enjoyed to do it together. I think we have some um some vibe between us. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
easy
exactly.
to do it then.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been missing Anna-Maja the last 2 days, so
I'm so
I
sorry.
hope next week we can do the finals.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in.
It's good.
Yeah. I always enjoy also commentating on your matches. Of course, it's so amazing to see such a level of preparation that Nikola always puts into preparing for these adoption matches. So yeah, it's no surprise that so many failed,
Well, thank you.
and
Well, Nikola
I'm
has an
really
admission to make that, since events leading to Nikola becoming a Robocop, it's preparation.
literally.
Preparation suffered a little bit. Let me put it this way. But I have prepared for this match rather thoroughly. So let's see how it goes. And I also want to say, give a big shout out to my friend Megamaniac. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to 4Player Chess and all you guys. Thank you for joining us. And it's always good to be in a good company. And as mentioned more than once, this is a friendly match. And Anna-Maja,
Of course.
I know you have a special emote for Adopt Nikola.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, which is
Wow,
It
so
came
that's a
cute.
just
preparation.
it
Which
came
is
You
so
just in
both
cute.
time
prepared.
for the match. We have it right here, guys. It's such
Well,
a adorable e-board.
yeah,
I put it in the chat.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Anyway, and I also want to thank everybody for supporting my channel because I submitted my Twitch partnership application, and as everybody here knows, that you first wait forever, then you deal with a couple of rejections and so on and so forth. So, but that process has started. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Well, there was no rejection yet, so fingers crossed.
Yeah,
So
of course. So,
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you. So, hey, yeah, Lila can relate. Yes, because if I remember correctly,
everyone except me can relate.
yeah, you have
I'm too scared. I think Nikola is gonna adopt me if he
no,
prepares for me.
no, we are not gonna do that. And thank you, Lila, for your kind words. And I actually got a very nice text earlier this week from my dear friend Mark Esserman, who I think got rejected like 5 times because finally becoming a partner.
Whoa.
So we'll see how that
Wow.
goes. All right. So, guys, to summarize, this is a standard match, standard adoption match. The adoption match in
Yeah.
context of online chess means 10 victories in a row. Draws count as my win in this in the match. Also, there is a $250 bounty. There's also a consolation prize. And last but not least, as mentioned by Maria in our prep, there is a dare usually involved, which we sometimes overlooked or not. So normally it's up to the commentator to recommend a dare. So do you, Maria, you have any ideas?
Yeah, I would need to think about this. Maybe chat
I'm
can
fine with
suggest
that.
something.
Okay. If any of the chats, and I'm actually monitoring all three of our chats, has any suggestions,
Be nice to me, please.
that's fine. This, as I said, this is friendly. Okay, Frappuccino, you redeemed.
Well, I
Hydrate.
would
Thank
suggest
you.
that Barbara would do a makeup for Nikola, but I'm afraid it's a bit difficult.
Well, one advantage of offering a dare, it's the dare is really just for Anna-Maja. I'm providing a bounty. I also really can't do any push-ups with this thing, so so that eliminates one very common dare. But I can sing if that helps. And
Sing something in Georgian.
Oh,
sing something in Georgian. Okay, we can do that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fine. So I would gladly agree to that. But as long as I have a little bit of time to prepare.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you, Dirkie. Exactly. You never do push-up, no matter the arm. Thank you. But arm is a great. The arm is a great excuse. So. All right. So I'll sing something, a choice that. Anna-Maja would and Maria would pick up, and I think Lila appears to be interested.
And then
my
for
chat,
Anna-Maja,
so.
maybe in Serbian.
Okay, well, we used up the Serbian national anthem for Alessia.
Oh, God.
And I have to say that Asya Belenkaja did render a very good rendition of that Silvi Vartan song eventually. So anyway, think about something. I'll sing something. But what? So Anna-Maja is agrees to singing a song.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's much better than push-up for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or makeup by Barbara.
Actually, Barbara doing a makeup of Anna-Maja might actually be a good idea. If Anna-Maja is up to it, I'm quite sure Barbara wouldn't mind. Just
Barbara obviously would not mind.
But looking at Anna-Maja's face, we don't want something that will heavily motivate Anna-Maja to win this match. So
Yes, for sure.
all right. So singing is preferable.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will keep the makeup for later.
All right. So the time, basically, time control is 5+2. I normally mute myself and take my headphones on. Both Maria and Anna-Maja can be heard in my channel. I would obviously appreciate if whoever is watching can pop up an additional browser with for all three channels, so we all get the necessary viewership.
Yeah, you can also use multi-twitch for that.
Yes, and that's basically all I have. Ready to start, Anna-Maja?
Yes, do I also mute myself, or do you want me to be unmuted?
It's totally up to you, you and Maria.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I think you both not muted, but removing headphones is the best practice.
Okay, sure.
I'll do that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, good luck.
Thank you. I'll send you a challenge in 30 seconds.
Okay, sure.
Okay, yeah. Hi, Dirkie. And thank you, Olonas, again. I tried to not to interrupt the guys. Okay, I think Anna-Maja ended up muting herself anyway, but not on her channel, which is fine. If you cannot hear her on her channel, then let her know, because I obviously don't listen to all the channels because it's not so easy for my stream. But yeah, waiting for the game to start. I am commentating.
Okay, now I'm muted. Let's go. No, Tom. I'm waiting the challenge. Da, da, da.
And I am waiting for it to appear. Meanwhile, I think Giri is making progress,
Wait, let me
and
do.
it's pretty scary, this position. You can
this way,
watch
this way.
it
Okay.
on the corner there. I will keep it there. The main board will be showing Nikola versus Anna-Maja, which is about to start.
Mhm.
I don't see it yet. Yeah, she's waiting for a challenge. Okay. You can see that Anna-Maja is nervous. She is actually nervous. Are you having troubles challenging Anna-Maja?
I have sent challenge, so
Maybe she doesn't see it.
okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
see the challenge.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, she saw it now.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, it's here. I will follow both of them so that we watch the games for white always, to not to have any preference. But I remind you guys, if you want to accept the bet, I am accepting the bet. If you do beats with the keyword Nikola, then you, in case of him not being adopted, I am giving you double the coins, which I do normally. And if you do Anna-Maja keyword with your beats, in case of her adopting Nikola, you are getting times 10 coins. So it's like a win-win here. Actually, my layout is so busy that I could not keep these bars on the screen, but everything is recorded.
Guys, full focus mode. I'm trying to at least. Okay.
Focus mode. Oh, these images. Oh my god. I really need to. Let's maybe remove. Yeah, I think if I just remove these pictures, it's gonna be better. For now, at least for now, I do like this. Otherwise, everything is blue. Yeah, the flag. I need to fix this maybe after the game. Actually, let me see if I can fix it right now. No, I don't seem to be able to. Yeah, it doesn't allow me to duplicate. Just too bad. She's thinking. She's already preparing to sing. Okay, so in this Ruy Lopez, I think Black played it really well so
Not
far.
sure about that, but we will see. We will see how this turns out.
These doubled pawns, on one hand, can be a weakness, especially the pawn on e3. So not having dark squared bishops is good for white, but Nikola, of course, still has a knight which can attack this pawn. He also Has a pretty good center with bishop going to b7, possibly preventing her from playing d4. This might be a little bit premature because now she has a check on bishop d5.
Let's have a look.
Also, of course, it undoubles these two pawns, allowing white to push the pawn from e3 to e4. The other idea was to move the knight to e7 and prepare with c6 d5. Yeah, it's 5+2 Banki. Because this is not like bullet or fast blitz. This game is serious. There is a lot of serious preparation. And despite Nikola having a surgery, he still prepared thoroughly. And yeah, the chances for Anna-Maja to actually adopt him are not that big. But it's possible. Yeah, I think this makes White's life easier since now they can play e4. And there is no more weakness on e3. And then they will prepare d4. Of course, playing immediately d4 might be bad because of e4 and d5 by black. You can do beats. Sorry, what? Split your coins on bets. I'm not sure. No, it's beats, but you can do both. You can do beats on both of them. Of course, this way you also will be planting trees. So it's win-win. Regardless of the way you are doing beats in this channel, everything will go towards a good cause as well. It's just a fun way. Of course, I always appreciate the support, but I think that when we have some playful way to do that, it's more fun. Yeah, so she, of course, immediately played e4. Now white gets this nice square on d5 for the knight or the bishop.
Let's see, what can I do here?
Probably the knight is better. So it could be knight a3, knight c2, e3, d5, although it's, of course, a very long route for knight to go. Or maybe just develop the knight and then d4. It's a pretty comfortable position. Yeah, you normally get beads converted to coins 1-to-1. And here I'm offering a better exchange rate. And with coins, you can get a lot of things in the shop and more coming, including the photos of these beastful cats. You cannot see her because my camera is zoomed now. But yeah, Musa is there. B4, an interesting counterattack. The queen side. So maybe the d4 now is about to happen. Also, white can think of moving the queen to g3. Or preparing the d4 with queen e3. Yeah, there are a lot of options. And the black's idea is to, first of all, queen e8 and potentially trying to attack the pawn in e4 after g4. Yeah, exactly. Should we have some, maybe some chill music in the background, like this, not too loud. All right, so another game finished in a draw between Kiri and Nepo. Let's update it. So it's the last game starting, the rapid, and Nepo will play white. So d4 happened. The new game is not ready yet.
Nice time trouble. Nice.
And they are both in time trouble now. Black have some possibilities to attack here. There was an interesting idea of
Scary
bishop
stuff.
h3 and then knight h3 check, followed. No, wait. Bishop, knight. Probably there was some two knights. Yeah. That's interesting. He probably should save the queen. But he, of course, is losing this pawn now. Attacking g2.
Oh, GG.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was scary. That was pretty scary. Like, I was trying to trick him, but he could defend it for sure, so I wasn't...
This was
Whew.
scary.
Wow.
Yeah, there was some attacking ideas for black.
Yeah,
Maybe even
yeah.
bishop h3 at some point.
Oh, it was working. Like, I thought my knight was covering, like, not allowing the queen, black's queen to, like,
Well,
get close.
after queen e5, queen g6 is really scary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, queen g5 just fails because you can simply sacrifice on h3. Wow.
Yeah, you can sacrifice immediately because white cannot take the bishop.
And if knight h4, you play knight takes h3. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah,
And
it was
queen
really
g6,
scary.
then rook
Yeah.
g6, yeah.
Yeah, I felt that towards the end I was actually better, and
Yeah, I don't know where I messed up because I feel like I was doing well, but this knight to f4 was really nice. I didn't expect the knight to be so strong there. First of all, I don't think I expect it to like actually go there because I was like 97, I saw, but then knight g6, I was like, oh wait a second.
yeah, the computer doesn't. Yeah, my last few moves were just bad, but I felt that if I look here, that if you look at the this, which move is this? This move is knight b3. I needed to play. Yeah, I think what Maria was saying, I should have played took on h3 with a bishop.
And then knight g4 and
then knight g4 and and I was
It's hard to do that. I mean, like you don't win on the spot. That's the thing, because I hide on I hide on h1 and you simply have to put the rook in the game, and it's not that easy. because I thought I still have the knight on f3. I can put it on h2. It's scary, but practically not easy to spot and to play.
No, and I was actually ahead of time, which I was surprised to. Okay.
Yeah, and the thing was, I'm like, I was thinking of like trying to trick you. Should I try this or not? And I couldn't like do it in such a way that I wanted to. So that was my struggle basically.
Yeah, and
Because
computer.
I saw some nice motives.
Yeah, computer can keeps insisting on bishop h3 here for and because it was there forever. I kind of felt that when I put the knight on f4 that it's that worst has passed. So
And then the rook f6, of course, you are also thinking about this possibility in the future, but then the queen becomes too active.
yeah, I really should have just exchanged the queens immediately. And then the end game, after queen c5 and then rook b2, it would have been an interesting end game. But I kind of, after finally decided to attack, I waited too long. So, all right.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, it was a very complicated position. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, good start.
All right, very good. Congratulations,
Yes.
Anna-Maja.
Thank you.
Let me send you another thing here, and let's see. All right, let me take this off. Let me send
Yes.
and
Good luck.
go from there.
Okay. Okay. My head hurts already, guys.
I'll try to fix the colors of the flags.
My head hurts already. Like, I'm trying so badly to trick him, but yeah, you don't want to like do too much. That might backfire you. Waiting for the rematch. Okay, there we go. Let's go for this.
This was not very professional, the way I did it, but let's see. Let's see if I can manage. Okay. Okay. Now we remove this one.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay. A lot of openings. Open openings. It's Sicilian, of course, Najdorf. Anna-Maja was preparing a lot of Najdorf on stream.
Let's go with this.
Better. Now the flags are fine. No butchering the flags.
Okay.
Almost a symmetry, yeah.
Let me see. Can I do this?
Interesting. So Nikola goes for the king side attack.
I think so.
she could meet
It
with
would make
h5.
sense. I'm not
But of
sure.
course,
Should I go for it?
weakening the king side for her might be bad. For the current score, I think we can use this.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can also add on top of the cameras. Can add something.
The Dutch F5, right? I'm not sure if it's good though. Maybe I should have played this instead. I don't know. Okay. Let's develop.
I hope you are not too distracted with the second game going on between big guys. Some trash talking in the chat.
Yeah, I had to play F4, I think. Didn't think this would be a move actually.
So black will now play against this pawn with knight d7, knight d6, and bishop b7. While white probably need to try to get rid of the pawn on b4 with the
Let's go for this one.
Could also play c4. And then the question is also what to do with the king on e1. To castle or not? Castle where? e3 square is... Okay, so she takes it just to prevent queen b6.
This is gonna be my friend. This one.
Hey, Joe. This looks like a blunder of a pawn on d5.
This one is saying.
You should have played bishop g2. There is no really compensation for this. The position becomes suddenly really good for black. She can play e4 and d5.
Where does horse
Or just
go?
finish development, and white will try to exchange the bishops. But yeah, it's a very healthy extra pawn, and after changing the light squared bishops and playing e4 d5, black will have crucial advantage. Okay, now the bishop is hanging Can
Where does
remove
my
it to
bishop
one
go?
of the squares. Yeah, it was very unfortunate blunder on d5. Now if rook g3, bishop g4. Bishop might be a bit stuck there on g4. Maybe bishop h5 and 7. Bishop g4, e4. That's also fine. But still, now white forces an exchange of the bishops. I would probably try to keep the bishops since the position is in favor of black and it's a lot of open
If I push this
diagonals.
one.
And she's running low on time now. That's good news for Nikola.
Let's just go for this.
Some active play here. White needs to bring the rook into play now. And this pawn, maybe knight g3 and prepare the rook d2. We really need to stop the pawn from moving to d5. Now f5 hangs, so g6. This rook is actually quite flexible on this second rank. Can also go rook h2
My
and
God,
h5.
my time. Oh gosh. Let's go here.
Yeah, Joe. On multiple demands, I'm leaving for the guys to watch the Nepogiri game on the background. We also have some bets. We also have some bets on who will win. But this is the most important match. At least the most important match of the week. Okay, now she has an interesting idea.
It's a
With
bit
knight
annoying.
c4, since these two pieces are unfortunately placed. Here comes the idea of h8. But now he has f takes e5 and bishop d4. Looking to h8, but is this enough? Giving back the pawn. What about 92? Okay. This rook is very active. I don't want to trade it. Now rook c8 might be the move. Now Nikola has 92 and grab this pawn on d4. Still, 92 is a good plan here. No! Okay.
No!
That's a beautiful mate.
Oh no! The time scramble was too much for me.
what a mate.
Oh my god, I collapsed completely in time trouble. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad.
So now we can say that d5 pawn was a sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. So
Okay.
I was basically just struggling to like, like I have a better position, but yeah, I cannot push forward.
Yeah, you
And
really needed to push d5 and
yeah.
maybe e4 and then d5.
Yeah, no, I had yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure to allow the dark squares to like be open and weak. Oh my god.
I have to make an admission. I actually did not see that that knight d4
That
was
is
a
mate.
mate.
No, I saw it once I played. I was like, wait, where's my king going? I totally didn't expect
but
92.
I'll take it. And I have Anna-Maja, I have to say I was scared because you played Adam's attack, which I have played many times, and you completely neutralized it. This early b5 and then b4 and then pushing f5 was a total surprise. I honestly didn't know what to do about it.
I'm not sure if f5 is actually correct. Like, I was like, maybe h5 is a bit more accurate, but then I cannot really castle. I don't know. Like, I it felt good to me. And like, the problem is that d5 pawn is really weak, and you have a hard time protecting it. But I have to make good use of that then.
Yeah, and I was actually supposed to take with a queen. I wasn't sure about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think, it really depends on the position, but I think there queen takes is better.
Yeah, and then f5 is actually not the best move.
Yeah, I assume
But
so.
then
Yeah,
g5 was
h5
bad. I was
computer
just
likes
figuring that if you have anything prepared, it was prepared for g takes on f5.
No, I didn't have this prepared, to be honest. Like, I was just
Okay.
like, I was just thinking like, what should I play? And then I made like few things. I was like, okay, I'll just do
Okay.
this and see, because like if I really go deep analysis, that's gonna take a while, and you never know, like things could change.
Okay.
So yeah, not really deep analysis. That's
Yeah, and then running into a mate on d4 was just bad luck. I think you looking here at the report,
yeah.
you basically were much better.
I could just take on e5. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't play that. Like I just thought like allowing the bishop to go d4. Yeah, I just thought I had to not allow that. It was still fine. Yeah, going to e6 was just bad. Wait,
Yeah,
so
immediately bishop d4 of course is not possible because of knight f3. So Nikola would play the rook h1 probably first, but then you have time to play bishop g7.
Yeah, and Mike's curses with a rook on c7 and b7 in there was not really. The computer is laughing at me over here. Okay.
oh yeah, 92 earlier, but I mean it worked out well.
Yeah, 92 is perfect here.
Yeah, it's one of those
also
moves
g6
that
is weak, so knight to f4 would be a nice move as well.
Okay. All right. Well, as they say, the adoption is defeated, which is nice, but there is a consolation prize. Let me do that.
Oh, so early on. Oh man.
Too much four-player chess, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, Nico, thank you so much for the
You're
50
more than welcome.
gifted
Thank
subs.
you.
Thank you.
All right. So,
I really do feel guilty though, because we only play 2 games.
okay, and I'm gonna ask you. No, that's fine. And if you want to continue, we can now play what we normally usually do. We can play a half adoption match to 5 wins if you want.
Sure, yeah.
And just one last thing, I really like that Nikola baby emote.
But it's,
So if you
maybe
don't
for
mind,
the future.
If you don't mind, if you don't mind keeping it, just because I'm going to use it if you have
Of
the
course.
slots. And
If you're
you know,
going to use it, I'm definitely going
yeah,
to
I'm gonna
keep
use it. I love it. It's
it.
the
Okay,
baby.
that's amazing.
You know the the baby is so cute. Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, all right. Okay, so let's. All right, so but let's firm up on the dare. Is there what you want to sing? Maria, you have a song you would like Anna to sing?
I think it's up to you since it's gonna be in Serbian.
Well, I really don't. I don't want to force. Anna-Maja to sing. You know what's nice? Bella Ciao is a nice song. It's in Italian. Is that okay, Anna-Maja?
Yeah, I mean, I don't speak Serbian and Italian, so it's just the same for me.
Yeah, I'm actually monitoring all our things, and Wolfozix uh, in the similar situation, we had someone who actually sang it. It was Alessia sang a Serbian national anthem, so I don't want
Yes.
to ask her to do the same thing. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna let Maria think about it, and in the meantime,
we can decide with chat.
let's play a few more games. So.
Sure thing.
Oh, and
sure.
you have, what? One more thing. You have 397 subscribers. I have a weakness for round numbers, so let's make that 400. Do you have any deal with your guys? What's happening at 400 subs?
Well, no, not really. Like earlier, we had Olympiad
I was
face
trying to
reveal.
find some.
Thank you so much, Nikola, for the 3 gifted
Yes,
subs. Thank
that gives
you.
us 400.
Thank you so much. But no, we
okay.
didn't really. But I could think of something.
All right, so Screws, who is incidentally very happy because what song do you have in mind?
Yes, Cruz just had some winnings in my channel because I was also bookmaking on this chat, on this match.
Derikia, thank you so much for the 6 months. Yeah, I know, right, Derikia? Great to see you, Derikia.
All right. So let's same drill, half adoption, and we'll go from there.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
I don't think I have these amounts yet. Yeah, I don't have the adoption emote in my chat. It's not available. Well, it's now half adoption. We can do the same on 5 times 5. Okay, they start a new game. Yeah, your prediction was correct for sure. Like second game, and he already avoids the adoption. Okay, so of course roll up is again, but without bishop e3 and exchange, which happened in the previous game. We'll see. Casper, thank you for 200 beads. Did you mean to do it as a bet on one of the players or not? It seems like Nikola is experiencing some connection issues. Just as a cheer, okay. Thanks. Or maybe it's me, or is it the server? Okay, this I hope it's nothing, just temporary. Okay, yeah. They both are losing connection right now, so it's the server. It's definitely a server. Well, yeah, on Tuesday it's also happened during Title Tuesday, but yeah. Yeah, there's their servers are okay. You want to play chess 24? I'm afraid we cannot do that. No, neither of us. Yeah, so it happened during the move of Nikola, and he cannot make a move. Yeah, everyone is getting disconnected. Yeah, the servers are down.
Hello. Yes. Yeah. The server is done.
It's Nikola move, but
yeah, I'm also.
I guess his move did not reach the server.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens already a few days in a row. It's exactly the same time.
Yeah, it's really weird. Chess.com is also like aborted match, aborted option match.
Yeah, it's not only you, Nikola. It's everyone.
Yeah.
Another server crash.
Okay, this was
adoption is not happening tonight.
Yeah, I think I contacted Danny and asked him to bring the servers down. So
maybe we should all go to chess 24 and play there.
Oh, the game is back.
The game is back.
Not for me.
Your opponent has been warned for abandoning the game.
Lol. No, it's still flashing for me, and also Nepogiri as well is stuck.
Oh yeah, I see it's still flashing. Yeah, I came back for 1 second.
Yeah, I can't send a challenge basically. So
this hurts. No, we're not gonna count this win.
Well, it's a chess.com rule, so it counts, but it really doesn't matter.
No.
Connection lost. Yeah, it says like my connection is lost.
Yeah, I actually have it open in another tab.
I cannot even load any games, so.
Yeah, I can log in. But then if I try to
Yeah,
actually,
I don't see the list of games.
if I
so-
try to play, okay.
We can
Alright.
start singing.
Oh, I can analyze. Oh yeah, yeah. You see what happens is now I'm actually going to show this to everybody. If I go to, I can connect, and even I have this great game in the archive. But when I try to analyze it, and oh, it now loads. Okay. Okay, God bless chess.com. I'm just able to load the game.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. And for some reason, you have a 38% accuracy, and I have 96.4 in this game. Okay.
In this game?
Abandoned
In the
right
game
moment.
that was that's abandoned.
What?
I don't know how you managed to get the 38% accuracy.
I'm abandoning Roy Lopez.
Hey, Halvard, it's good to see you. Okay, I'm not muted anywhere, right?
No, no.
Okay. God. All right. So, should we try? Thank you, Maria, for subscribing for 4 months on tier 3. That's greatly appreciated. And Anna-Maja has a hype train going.
Yes,
It
look,
reached what did it? It reached the level.
we're on level 5, going to level 5. Look,
Alright.
thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you
Alright.
so much.
Let me add some bits so we can go
Oh.
further. That.
Oh my god, Nikola, thank you so much for the
Okay.
5,000 bits.
Alright,
I really want to
and-
change the bit for like every other sort of bit. But
alright,
thank you so
and
much.
while I'm at it, let me do the same in Maria's channel. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you
Wow,
go.
thank
So
you.
that actually works. Good. I'm gonna send a note to chess.com because I own an IT consulting company, and frankly, this is
Offering
what
them some services.
I'd be more than happy to, on a voluntary basis, do a review of their infrastructure, because I'm not criticizing. I'm a big fan of chess.com and what they're doing for online chess and everything else, and I think everybody knows that. But
Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
this really
Sorry.
should not be happening, and there is no need in 2020 for servers to go down like this. Really, there isn't.
Yeah,
So.
I agree.
Okay, so, all right. Okay, let's see. All right. So, what kind of songs do you like, Anna-Maja, since we're talking about that?
A lot, but like at least if it's not like metal or something.
No metal. That's
Basically
fine.
everything. I do like everything.
Okay. Are you familiar with Bella Ciao?
No.
Okay.
I
Very
songs
good.
from Celentano.
Good. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Screws is saying that you're a big Ariana Grande fan.
Oh no. I
Or
cannot
is
sing her songs.
Screws?
Yeah,
is-
but I'm not. I cannot sing her songs. They're too hard.
Okay. All right. As you, Famous Wizard votes for Molitva. Here, Famous Wizard, you have a link? Yeah.
I've never heard of it, but I like it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this is a song from La Casa de Papel.
yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I also sang it on my stream. We all were there.
And I did too. I lost the bet against Alessia, and I ended up and I sang that. Okay, so Screws is saying that you did well with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Okay. Okay, and Famous Wizard has a molitva. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so thanks.
What about Georgian songs? How many
You have a Georgian
songs
song? I wish Lila was still with us. Oh, and Casper, thank you for the cheer. That's very greatly appreciated. And I apologize, guys, for all the guys who have followed with Wars and Chess Negotiator and everybody. It's when I play these matches, I tend to be a little bit neglected. And thank you, Theo Gantas, for the big for the subscribing. Oh yeah, and chess.com just died on me again.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Oh, I'm back? I think I'm back.
Okay. I have only one bar on my live chess.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
have
me
any
too.
bars on yours.
What?
I don't have anything on yours. Like there is no time, there is no connection or anything.
Yeah, I'm just disconnected completely now.
Oh. Doing something.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Oh shoot.
Chessy Chess, I have. You
Yeah,
sent me
okay,
a
we're back.
challenge, Theo. Okay, I am officially not. I think I'm not logged on anymore. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not logged on. Okay, I can still load the games.
Yeah, it says it's taking longer than usual to connect for me.
Yeah, but when I try, I will just. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can load your profile, but if I want to analyze the game. Oh, I can analyze the game now. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, okay, I got.
I'm searching for some nice Georgian songs here.
Oh god.
You have a Georgian song you like?
Oh gosh, I really don't want to say this, but I have to. So
If
I've
you want
actually
a different, Anna-Maja, if you want a different there, that's perfectly
no,
fine.
I mean like it's just the past, but okay, I will say it anyway. So when I was young, I would always be singing, and I would like record some songs every year because we would go to Georgia every summer,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, so I've recorded quite a few Georgian songs. But yeah, I don't do it anymore because like first of all, I don't go to Georgia as often as I used to, and
Okay.
I just don't sing as much as I used to do because chess has taken over, and yeah, it's more like a hobby. So yeah, that's all. Like I just don't do it anymore. And the thing is, like I know quite some Georgian songs, but I remember it from like when I was like a kid, and I had this like lighter, higher voice. You know, like my voice is quite lower compared to when I was young.
Okay.
So it's different. But yeah.
Yeah, Theogantis, I'm not getting any challenges for everyone, and I'm disconnected. Yeah. And here is Cheesy Chess. It basically depends whose move it was, who wins or loses. And oh yes, one thing I need to do. It is yes, Mr. I'm looking here.
Yeah, it's still connecting.
All right, so we're bringing back to Barber on the stream 58%. Perfect.
Yeah, I cannot do more than 2,000.
Yeah, that's
points.
really
At the
sad.
time, yes.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
All right. Okay, so nice. 6,000 queens total. Okay, very good. So, all right. So, let's see if we can. Is Giri and Giri match still down?
Yeah. Well, we can make moves on the second board,
Yeah.
or on events, via events.
Yeah, I can go
Cannot
to
even open
archive.
analysis board.
Yeah, if I go to archive, I can see my games on the archive, but when I got on live, I get... All right, so... yeah.
Forever Angel, no.
That's the position right now. It's gonna be another draw.
Okay. Well, I'm... Barbara in jail. Yeah, I'm monitoring all three. Okay.
But yeah, what could I say?
Yeah,
I mean,
and I just got disconnected from live again.
oh, I think I'm back.
All right,
I
let's
think I'm
see.
fully. No, the event list is not loading. That's all. Otherwise, I have it back. Let me. Oh, it's back. Yes,
Okay.
kind of. It's a bit slow. Let me reload.
Okay, you know what? I...
Okay, well,
okay, so we are more than 8 trees then.
Okay, so I was white, so I need to challenge you. Let me see if I can challenge you as
9.
black.
It's 9 trees.
To roll. Long story.
Plus donation 10. Wow, already 10 trees.
No, the right account.
oh no, it's down again. It's going better.
Long story. Yeah.
Yeah, what to do?
Okay. 10 races, 1 versus 1 for adoption. We can do that.
I've won against Tori. Not adoption, but one match. It was a tiebreaker.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Yeah, and I just got disconnected yet again.
Games are loading now.
No worries.
But I cannot open them. Okay. The list is there, but you cannot open it. And it's like 3-4 games per player currently. Like everyone is trying to play and opens multiple amount of games.
Okay. All right. I think since we have all the viewers watching us trying to fix, I think we should do something. So I'm game for a marbles challenge.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Can
Now
we do marbles on 3 streams simultaneously?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
I actually honestly don't know how to do it, so but I think we should try. So.
Well, you need to have Steam and you need to.
Okay.
You have Steam account, right?
Steam account? No, I don't. I never
okay,
actually.
so
I wanted to do marbles, but I don't.
Yeah, it might take a while then because you need to download Steam, you need to register,
Yeah.
login, and
Okay,
then
so we can't
install marbles on Stream, and
do it. All right.
we can do it like on Anna-Maja's stream.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
I can host
Sure.
Anna-Maja.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do.
Um,
Okay. So I
we can do
can.
it also simultaneously on both of us. It worked pretty cool last time we did it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you guys want to do that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So I mean I'm always down for the rematch. But Chess.com is not allowing it.
Okay, I actually just got the challenge from Theo Gantas, and she challenged me. It just literally popped up this very second.
Okay,
So,
let's see if they agreed on it.
So let me try one more time. I'm gonna challenge Anna-Maja again,
Sure.
and let's see if that works. And if and okay,
It's coming back and then it's gone again. Like,
true.
They're trying to fix it.
yeah.
All right. And yeah, I tried to send you a challenge and it died.
No.
Okay, restart is happening soon.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a few minutes ago, yeah.
Okay, so this ain't gonna happen. So let's do marbles.
Okay, okay.
How about this? I host your channel. We do 10 runs. We invite everybody on all the channels to participate, and the only score that counts is a relative score between you and me.
Okay,
Fair enough?
okay. Sure, sure. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, let's do
Be
that.
nice to me, you marbles. Be nice. Don't kick me out of there.
Cheesy Chess, unfortunately, everybody on this channel has an exclusive contract agreement with chess.com. We cannot stream on any other thing. I can probably, if push comes to shove, we can probably pull up the old OpenField Media account that doesn't have that contract, but we don't want to make chess.com mad, especially since, so, all right. So, guys, hey, Alessia, welcome. Thanks for joining. Chess.com is down. We were playing a half adoption match. I didn't manage to win the second game. Oh, yes, Alessia. The dare is for Anna-Maja to sing, and I suggested Bella Ciao, but I think a Georgian song is preferable. All right. So, guys, I'm gonna host Anna-Maja. I'm gonna do a quick raid, and
Sure.
and we'll actually I can just host you. It would be good if I knew how to do it. All right, raid, and then all of us we're gonna join there. We're gonna keep this going.
Yes.
The call and everything else, and here is the raid is going, and you join us there, and then we're gonna play some marbles.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
starting it.
I'm not gonna launch marbles on my stream. I will just screen grab Anna-Maja's stream, so we
Sure.
all can focus on your. So
Cool.
you can maybe do like a Grand Prix of 10
Yeah, perfect.
laps.
Okay, sure.
Hey, Lila, you have a Georgian. Lila is here with us. Lila, you have a Georgian song you would like Anna-Maja to sing. We're trying to find. We were trying to find
Oh,
a song.
gosh.
So anyway, Georgian national anthem.
I will
Sure.
screen
Oh, that
grab
sounds like a
you.
good idea. Okay.
I mean, like the problem
Yeah.
with Georgian is like that I don't like. They use pretty hard words in the songs, and I don't speak
Yeah.
like in Georgia like that well to understand these hard words. But I mean, I don't mind. I'm just saying it's not gonna be
All
perfect
right. So
for the
we're
Georgians.
all right. So we're pivoting to marbles.
Yes.
I am now over to Anna-Maja. Here is
Yes,
the raid.
thank you so much for the raid, Nikola.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
I'm joining you on your channel. I'm joining
Yeah, hold
you
on.
and I'm gonna mute
Yeah, hold on.
this channel, and I'm gonna close chess.com.
So do
I have
you
to say
mind-
this is the first time that this happened to me, and I'm gonna end my